All right, so astrology time. Shane here, daily-astrocat.com. Today is Sunday. A little bit of a late start for me. Yeah, I didn't do it last night because I was traveling and just didn't get home till late, didn't eat until late, and then just kind of just wanted to go to sleep. So very rarely does that happen. Okay, so it's Sunday and the moon's going to be in Capricorn all day long. This is perfect for getting down to business with our plans, right? Getting down to business plans. Whether it's for planning for an upcoming holiday this week, Thanksgiving in the United States, or our regular 9 to 5 as it exists for most of us. As if that exists for most of us, right? No such thing as a regular 9 to 5. Well, there is, but not for this guy and certainly not for Carrie, so it probably doesn't exist for you either. It's probably a hodgepodge of different times and stuff like that. Or, whether it could be your side hustles, it could be your personal and spiritual practices. The ordinary, that thing that we do to make most of our money during the week and stuff like that, where we spend our time at work, yeah, that's our 3D reality. The stuff we do for ourselves, side hustle stuff, personal and spiritual practices, all that stuff, that's the stuff we do for our 5D timelines, right? A couple different timelines that diverge there or converge, depending on how they happen to be interacting with each other. Now, just like I said, the 5D is the 3D plus as above, so below. Honestly, that's really all it is. It's just something that we bring into ourselves to give our lives more meaning and more. And that way we can live with intention and we can do our own manifestations. Now, if you need rest today, then by all means rest. Today's a focused moon in Capricorn. It's focused. You can use that Capricorn energy to do whatever it is you want to do. Patient, disciplined. Yes, very much needing to just get down to business, right? Or whatever your business happens to be. If it's planning for the holiday week coming up, then that's what you're going to be doing. If it's putting it into work because you're working today, then that's something else you'll be doing too. All right? Now, if you must work, then just put it all into it, right? Do whatever you have to do. That way, we're prepared for any upcoming time off later on in the week. Oh, you like how that works? Yeah, I do too. So today's keyword is decisive. You got to be decisive about these things, right? You got to decide, okay, yeah, I'm going to put in the work right now, so that way I don't have to do it. I don't have to worry about what I'm not going to get done on Thursday or Friday or whatever. However your time off is structured for the holiday week here in the United States. Clearly, it's not going to be different all around the world, and I'm not saying that we're listened to all around the world, but you never know. We could be. There's a lot of people who do listen. So leave me a comment. Let me know where you're listening from. Okay, so our color is Colonial Cherry Wood Finish. It's that reddish, woodish kind of a color, right? Now, look, the flow of the day is asking us to be helpful. That's because of our sun in Aquarius. That's optimistic. That's expansive. That's that effusive kind of energy that accompanies it, right? The only aspect we have today is the sun sextile Pluto in Aquarius. And this is speaking to me in a much different manner than it normally would, okay? Now, think about it. The sun is a planet that represents us, right? When people say they're a sign, I'm an Aries, okay? That is their sun sign. And that may be the extent of what they know about astrology. They identify with their sun sign, as you can see from countless memes all over social media, right? Now, Pluto, on the other hand, let's just go to a textbook description from the NCGR, right? Basically, this just says Pluto is a planet of deep change, crisis, transformation, regeneration, elimination, destruction, death, survival, compulsion, power, and group resources and finances. Okay? Pluto, Plutonian, under the ground, hidden wealth, right? Yes, that's where the financial aspect comes into it, right? Change, modification, god of the underworld, right? Death, regeneration, the rebirth from it. Yeah, those things are possible. It breaks things down and then it rebuilds them. So, what's going on here? Well, the sextile, the aspect that I referenced, are 60-degree aspects. So basically, if you take a circle and you divide it by 6, you come up with 6 times 6. Yeah, you come up with 36. Yeah, you come up with 60 degrees. 60. divided by 6. Yes. Thank you. My goodness, that was convoluted and complicated. Shouldn't be doing math so early in the morning. All right, so it's not even early in the morning, to tell you the truth. Just shouldn't be doing math in general off the top of my head. Okay, so Pluto in Aquarius, sextile in the sun, is encouraging us something. What is it encouraging us? Death, destruction, chaos? No, of course not. Aquarius is that sign of the individual. It's a spirit. It's the spirit of the individual. It's an air sign. It's intellectual. So basically, what it's telling us is to be our best selves. Step into who we are. Don't be ashamed of that. Don't be shy about that. Right? It's giving us this power of assertion to say, look at, this is who I am. This is what I am. Okay, and it's not in a destructive or overly in-your-face way, but it's us embracing us as far as what we do and what we say, right? I'm an astrologer. I accept that. I accept that. I embrace that. Does that go over well with everybody? No, it does not. And that's okay with me. Now, we embrace where we're at and how we identify and express our uniqueness to the world. Now, that could be anything that you are particularly bringing into the equation as well, all right? Your beliefs, your outward appearance, how you like to project, what you do, your face to the world, for the lack of a better word. And quite honestly, astrologically, that's more about your ascendant than it is than your sun sign, just so you know, all right? Inquiring minds always want to know, okay? And that's a very good thing. So, a little bit more astrology thrown in there for you, right? Pluto in Aquarius, sextile the sun. We want to be our best selves, okay? Look, once we are comfortable in our own skin and we are expressing our uniqueness to the world and showing them who we are, this in turn allows us to tap into our own personal power because we are able to be ourselves around others. So the bottom line is, this is the bottom line. Self-confidence is sexy AF. Okay. The moon in patient and disciplined Capricorn has us feeling exactly how we can piece this all together. All right? Yeah, just put it all together, put the pieces together. It's possible for many different kinds of people to come together. After all, we're all family, right? Your vibration needs to remain elevated and focused on love, compassion, and mutual respect. It's the best way to do it. Remember that whatever energy you put forth, that type of energy will be returned to you. That's today, tomorrow, and every day. Address any misunderstandings with requests for clarification. That's all. Just clarify what you mean. All right. And get ready for a busy week. We need to go through what our timing will look like around the holiday meal. Okay. Can you tell that we're hosting a small gathering? Yeah. No, you want to make sure that you're getting ready for a busy week, though, because there are time offs. There's time off and everything that's included here. And we want to try to account for that. Not that everybody gets it and not that everybody's going to be doing it, but for the most part, that's where we're headed. All right. So that's what I got for you. In 1644, Areopagitica, it's a pamphlet by John Milton, written about censorship because it was during the time of the parliamentary takeover of England during the English Civil War, where they wanted to ban certain books. John Milton wrote this pamphlet saying, don't do that. It's a wonderful piece of writing, and it's very, very, it's a good piece of writing for 1644. Very clear, very easy to understand, okay? I recommend that. I've studied it a couple times in literature classes. So, and our birth is Johannes van der Waals. He is born in 1837. He died in 1923. He's a Dutch physicist, and he won the Nobel Prize in 1910 for liquid and gas states, and that's states of molecules. Now, you have to understand that before van der Waals, there was no real consensus about the structure of matter, atoms, and molecules, all the stuff that we take for granted now that we know from chemistry and everything like that. That was still in its infancy. And so he was instrumental in bringing this bringing these molecular theories into clear focus. And he actually is really one of the people that began modern molecular theory by his different papers and studies and everything like that. Always a fascinating read. You know, I love scientists on this. Scientists and composers and musicians, right? Yeah, that's what we like. You know, we don't quite so celebrate the victors of the spoils, right? The generals in the battles and stuff like that when we do historical events and things. More, I do like captains of industry and people that started things and everything like that, only because sometimes it's funny how long they've been actually at it, you know, or how old the actual industrial body is in question, okay? So that's what I got for you. That's what I like. That's what I like to portray here, and I think it's unifying and it satisfies intelligence, right? It's a quest for knowledge. It's that thirst. Still have Mercury in Scorpio. We want to know things, right? And we have Venus in Scorpio, so we are looking to feel things intimately. All right. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate and love every single one of you. Today, what is today, Shane? Today's a 6, I believe. Yes, today is a 6. Happy astrocatting.